HTML version is 5. Okay, so whenever you are going to create an HTML application or HTML, yeah.
Yeah, iframe also same video is coming. Just check once after the class.
Okay. So let's check it. So I think you need to look for tables in these modules. So have you tried?
Yeah,
Same
that
will
is
come.
yeah,
Okay,
name
okay,
description.
okay. I will look for it. Okay. So the current version of HTML is 5. Okay. So here, whenever you are going to create HTML document or an HTML application, so we are going to start with this declaration tag. So doc type HTML will says the current version. So HTML5 version we are going to use to create this particular HTML application. So if we are not going to use this, we're going to run it also, it will work. So why? Because the browser will understand HTML5 only. Okay, so like the current version is HTML5, so that will be automatically detected with 5 version. Okay, without that particular doc type also, you can just able to run this particular HTML code. But this doc type HTML is the declaration form in HTML5. So this is the first thing. The difference between HTML5 and HTML4, they are going to ask in interviews. Okay, first thing, the declaration of HTML document is difference. Okay, when coming to the HTML4, this is not the way. Okay, they are going to load like some W3 schools path they are going to load. Okay, so here itself, declaration of HTML4. Okay, so just look for it here. Okay, so the declaration. See, this is the declaration syntax in HTML4 version. Okay, the name like here also you are able to see the 4 version of it. Like version 4, you are going to use that HTML. Okay, so but here we are not going to load all these things, just doc type HTML. So this is the first difference. Then again, so the HTML5, there will be a lot of things they have introduced, like multimedia tags, audio and video tags. So I'm going to create here advanced HTML.html file. So here itself I'm going to load. So first one is declaration, okay, of HTML document. First difference. So then again, second one. Second one is multimedia tags. Multimedia tags. So whereas audio or video tags. Video tags. Okay. So then again, semantic tags. Semantic tags. So fourth one, logos or else what it is, graphics. Okay, with mid icons. Okay, so graphics SCG. Okay, canvas. These are the graphics. We are going to discuss this also. So then again, fifth one. So modern input types. Input type. Okay, so like search, tell. Then again, what we are going to say, date. Okay, so like this, so on. So only in HTML4 version, we are going to see that the text area, email, password, type submit. These are the basic input types are available in earlier versions like HTML4 or till that HTML4. So whenever they have introduced HTML5, there will be lot of types where we have discussed already this all these types. So URL, file, okay. So then again number. Okay, there will be a lot of things introduced in modern input like modern HTML version. Okay, so input types. Okay, so then again important is web storages. Web storages. Web storages. Then again geolocations. Location. So wherever we're going to see in nowadays. So if we open any application, it is going to ask your location permissions. Okay, the things we can achieve this through this particular HTML only. It will be API location, navigation API. Okay, so here, so it is fine. Okay, so 5 to 6 points is fine. Whenever someone asks in interview, so what is the difference between HTML5 and 4? We are going to discuss all these things with them. Okay, so whenever, so these are the things introduced in HTML5. Obviously, which are not available in earlier versions. Okay, these are the things which are not available in earlier versions. Okay, so there will be deprecated tags, all these things. There will be a lot of things. It is fine. Okay, so no need to memorize all these things. Okay, just basic. These things are fine whenever you need to tell. Okay, so now a declaration we have already discussed. Some like now we are going to discuss about multimedia. Okay, so multimedia, whenever you need to load audios or videos in your HTML document or web page, HTML document or web page. So on that time, video tag we are going to load. So inside this video tag, opening tag itself, not inside. So opening tag inside the opening tag. So SRC. Okay. So here you need to pass the path of that particular video. Okay. So I'm going to take sample video MP4. So try to take absolute path. If it is not possible, we are going to download it. Okay, I'm going to download. It has been downloaded. So now I need to move this particular thing. So control. Yeah. So here, where it is VS Code. So here I'm going to paste inside this assets. Done. So now using relative path. So there will be two types of path. One is absolute, the other one is relative. So now just try to save it and run it. See, it has been going to display. Now, just give me a second. So here, try to control its width from 300 pixels. So now it is going to display. But whenever I'm saying video, so there will be controls. There will be controls, but there is no controls. So whenever you are working on audio and video tags, this control attribute is mandatory. Without controls attribute, sorry, it will never ever works. See, now it is going to give the controls. Click on this. So it is going to start play. Okay. So then again, if you need to load any poster on top of this video, like so in YouTube's, we are going to see thumbnails. Similarly, here we are able to cover this particular video with some poster. So using poster attribute, just to load here, image, whatever you need to display. Just, it is going to cover with that particular image. This video will be covered with this particular image. Whenever you start playing, that image will be removed and it is going to start Okay, so which is poster. Stop this. Which is poster. Then again, so muted. Okay, so it is going to, whenever this page gets reload, it will be muted. Okay, whenever you have started playing also, there will be no sound. The user needs to explicitly change this particular option. By default it is muted. Whenever you are going to mention here muted attribute. Okay, so then again auto play play. So then, so whenever our page gets reloaded, it will start, see, it will starts playing. Okay, whenever our page gets reloaded, it will starts playing. We don't need to click on that particular start button. Okay, so automatically it will starts playing. Then again, iteration. Just give me a second. No, loop, not iteration, loop. So once if that video has been completed, then again it will start restarts again and again n number of times. There is no limit. Okay, loop continuously it is going to play that respective video. Okay, so almost done. See, whenever you need to work on top of multimedia, so first one is video. So just in the opening tag itself, we are going to load src source attribute with along with some path, then again width to control its size, width and height. So then again controls, without controls attribute, it will never ever going to show that particular buttons, control buttons. Then poster to cover our video, so like a thumbnail. So muted, it is going to mute by default whenever our page gets reload. So autoplay and loop. Then again audio. So same here, the SRC, when coming to the videos, the SRC will accept only the extension with .mp4 or any other videos extensions. There will be different video extensions. Okay, sample mp3. Okay, so there will be a different extensions, not only mp3 and mp4 of our videos. So just we need to load that respective things. Okay, so then only it will supports. You are not able to load here PNG or else JPEG. It will never ever works. Similarly here for audio, you need to load and try to go to back. One step back. Again one step back. Downloads. So here it is not available. Okay, one step back. Downloads. Okay, not available. We need to make a move. Just cut it and paste inside our assets. Now try to access. Now load it. So is it going to work? No, it is not going to work. Why? Because we need to load here controls. Then only it will start. Okay. Here this is all about multimedia. Okay, so then muted. Okay, all these things are normal. Okay, normal attributes. It will supports for audio also, but poster, all these things, poster will never ever supports here. Okay, so some basics like we will understand where we need to use that particular things. Till here, any doubts? So multimedia tags, these are the two multimedia tags in HTML. Is there any doubts?
None.
So done. So then again, semantic tags. Okay, so what is this semantic tags? So whenever So whenever if you have opened any website, like it might be Flipkart, Amazon, Samsung, Mintra, whatever it might be. So this particular HTML application or web page will be divided into similar parts. Okay, so like specific parts. So here they are going to call it as nav bar. Okay, they are going to call it as nav bar, which is navigation bar. User is going to use this particular navigation bar to navigate from one page to another page. So I'm navigating from one page to another page, which is navigation bar. Here itself is going to get search bar. Okay, so here, okay, this navigation bar. So I will just consider this entire thing is an header part of this particular Flipkart. Header is here. Then again, body like main will start from here. Main content will be loaded till like starting from there till here. Okay, where it is here. Okay, this is the main section. Then again, so this is the article. Just assume this is an articles. Okay, whenever you need to load some text. So the last one is footer. So like this, if you take any web page, there will be header, footer, main, article aside. This is one of the organization. So header, which includes navigation bar. So then again, footer. This is the footer. Footer is going to hold almost that about the organization locations, like what are the services they are going to provide, customers support. Okay, so contact details, then again social medias, all these things they are going to load in footer itself. Okay, this entire thing is footer. Okay, so like this, there will be specific part has individual names in HTML documents. So rather than just try to inspect, so here like this, it is going to create, like whenever we are going to create any web application, so there will be a list of elements. Okay, inside this one more div. Okay, one more div again inside this one more div. Like this, there will be a not hundreds, there will be thousands of elements we are going to use inside the HTML body. Okay, so then it will get really hard to find any issue to solve it. Okay, if you are going to occur, like if it is occurring any error inside one specific element, it is hard to find out that particular element and to fix that particular thing. Okay, so rather than these things, they have introduced this particular semantic tags. See header. Okay, whenever I'm selecting this header, okay, so by seeing this web page, I'm just saying this is the header, right? So if there is any issue with this header, just go through with this HTML body, look for header tag. Inside this header only, I'm going to look for elements. Okay, then I'm going to fix that respective errors or whatever the issue. We need to solve that particular thing. If there is anything issue with this particular div, which is main, okay, actually they need to mention here main tag. Okay, it is okay. Okay, if they are not going to use also no issue, we will consider it as main tag till here to here. Okay, so then again footer. If there is any issue with this footer, so with this footer, if you need to modify anything inside this particular footer, just you are going to look for only this footer, then you are going to try to modify these things. Okay, so like this. Okay, so here semantic tags will helpful to us to find out that particular area or else which part we need to modify. So it is easy to find out that particular things. And also it is easy to browser also. Okay, it will helps browser also to find that particular things. So semantic tags are header, so not okay, so no issue. Header, footer, article aside, main. Just give me a second. Footer. Okay, so then again aside, article. Okay, so here main tag main. Then also you can just consider section is also is an comes under semantic tag only. So semantic tags. So if someone asks what is semantic tags are introduced in HTML5, which will be helpful for the developer to place that specific elements in a proper way or else align. Okay, so he's going to align header in top, footer in bottom, article and aside in sides of that particular body of that particular HTML or web pages. Okay, so main content. Okay, so it will just that semantic tags will help us to find out the things where we need to place inside our HTML document or web page. Okay, so then again, what is the difference between semantic tags and non-semantic tags? So these are the semantic tags. The name itself, it is going to give some meaning. Header is giving some meaning. Footer is giving some meaning. Aside, article, main, section, these are the tags giving some meaning. So whenever the tag name is generating some meaning, this is comes under semantic tag. Div, div, which is full form is division. So but div, by saying this div, we are not able to understand and it is not going to give any meaning. P, it is not giving any meaning. H1, H1 is not giving any meaning. Span is not giving any meaning. Then again UL is not giving any meaning. Okay, like this, these are the tags comes under non-semantic. Okay, semantic tags, non-semantic tags. Semantic tags is going to generate the tag name is going to generate some meaning. Then again, they are going to use for alignment. Okay, so here these are just containers. Okay, along with like we know what is the purpose of H1. By seeing the tag name, we are not able to understand. Okay, so we need to study these things about semantic tags and non-semantic tags. Just to go through with this, we just try to give a semantic tags. Semantic tags. So I think they have mentioned here. Yeah. So here, just see here, header, navigation bar, or else you can just place navigation bar top also, no issue. So just the thing is, it will stores the navigation elements. Okay, like profile, account, card. We are going to see card, profile. Okay, so then again about us, all these things we are going to store. So here section, which is main. So these three elements will comes inside the main tag. Okay, they have not loaded here main tag will comes under this article aside sidebar, which is footer at the bottom. We are going to look, just assume this is a web page header now. So inside the web page they have just uh, segregated this particular web page into parts, which is separated into different parts. In each part, they are going to load with specific data. Okay, I hope you are clear. Uh, Then next, graphics. We are going to discuss. So graphics, there will be two types of graphics in HTML. One is canvas, okay, canvas graphics. Then another one is SVG, scalar vector graphics. This is powerful comparing to canvas. Okay, so SVG is powerful. So this particular canvas is built on top of JavaScript. Till now, we are not aware of JavaScript. We just keep aside. Okay, SVG, scalar vector graphics. So it is built on top of XML, like extensible markup language, which is almost look like HTML but not HTML. Okay, only tags, all these things will be available. Okay, we are not going to create from the scratch, which is already created by this particular organization. Okay, SVG repo is there. In that website, we are going to get all these logos. Okay, to draw this particular logos, it will take some time. Okay, so here, now just look for here, canvas, canvas in HTML. So here, if you go and see, So here you need to load HTML. Here they have not used. So here, sorry, JavaScript, not HTML. So here you are going to use JavaScript to draw this particular diagonal line, and then again a rectangle shape. Okay. So here, if you need to draw circle, so this is the JavaScript code. Okay, just go through with this particular thing. Till now, we are not aware of JavaScript. It is DOM, comes under DOM. We are not going to understand by saying this. But if you need to, like, if you need to explore, just go through with this particular thing. So to draw the circle, so this is the code. Okay, to draw the line, this is the code. Scripting, like a script code. Okay, so this is mandatory. Script canvas is a tag we need to create. So then you need to select this canvas. So can when once if you have created canvas tag, it is going to create a space. Okay, so inside this space you are going to draw something. Okay, so what is this canvas is going to do? Sorry. So what is this canvas is going to do? So once if you have created canvas tag, so it is going to create a space. So it is going to create a space. See here, it has been occupied. Just inspect. Select to the element. See, it has been selected some specific space where that user or else developer, so developer is able to draw. Okay, so some graphics. It might be anything. Okay, so like this canvas will helpful. So using JavaScript, you are able to draw here. Okay, when coming to the SVG, we don't need to worry about JavaScript. Okay, so this SVG, same SVG also is used to create graphics only. But the thing is, so SVG there will be a website, SVG repo. Okay, so here SVG repo is official website. So here there will be free, which is free in environment. It is going to provide this a lot of things for free. We are not able to pay anything. Okay, so just click for profile. It is going to give this icons. Okay, so these are the graphics we are going to load. Earlierly in HTML4 and 3, these are the earlier versions. Graphics is not available. Okay, we are not able to load these logos or icons. Okay, so in this current version, it is available. We are able to work on top of this graphics also. So not only profiles, card is going to give cards. If you need to give mailbox, it is going to give. And then again, Facebook. Sorry, Facebook. So it is going to give Facebook logos. Then again, Insta. It is going to give Instagram. So Instagram logos. So just click on this logos, edit vector, then copy SVG. Fine, it is fine. Then paste here inside our HTML body tag. Just to go through with this, refresh. So it is going to load that Instagram logo. Okay, so it is actually a graphics which has the developer has been drawn, but we are not able, like we are not going to draw from the scratch. Okay, which is already created by someone. We are going to use it. So it is easy nowadays. So nowadays, all are the peoples are going to use SVG only. Okay, which is comparing to this canvas, SVG clarity is high, which is pixels. Okay, try to control its width. Width. Just a second. Width 100. 100. I'm going to control its width. I have just reduced the size. Okay, you need to do some modifiers if you need. Just if you need to change the color of that particular icon, you can just go through with this. You are able to select. Okay, so here, not there. So here, you can just select. Sorry, just edit vector. Just change here itself. It is going to modify. Then if you try to copy along with the blue color, it is going to get it. It's okay. Okay, so here, so with 50, so it is going to load blue color. See? Okay, so like this, we are going to load logos. Like without logos, there will be no website. Okay, graphics, which is graphics. In HTML, we are calling it as graphics. See? Here, these are the list of the icons. Okay, these here social media icons. Here, cart icon, some shop icon, search icon. Okay, these are comes under graphics. Using SVG repo, we can just take all these things. Then you are going to load these icons in our HTML application or web pages. Okay, so if you need to explore on this particular thing, just try to explore. To draw this particular thing, these are the path they have used. Okay, so here, CY, okay, x-axis, sorry, this is x-axis, this is y-axis, this is radius. R stands for radius. Fill with this specific color. If you need to modify color, here itself you can just pass. It is going to modify into red dot. Okay, so like this you need to modify. So again for this, it has been made. Okay, so like this you need to modify those particular things. Okay, so in beginner type in this time we need to just to go through with this particular SVG direct the developers. Okay, so if you're familiar, then try to create these particular things. Try to understand all this stuff. Okay, stroke, all these things. Okay, so in beginning stage, just go through with this particular SVG repo. Okay, here is already available all these things. You don't need to worry about things. Just take from here. You need to try to mention here which type of logo you need. If you need laptop or else mobiles, just hit. It is going to give mobiles. Okay, like this icons. Okay, so ambulance also you are going to get. If you just get ambulance in hospital websites, you are going to see these ambulance icons. If you open any hospitality like websites, Apollo, all these things, they are going to load these icons. Okay, everything is available. You don't need to worry about it. Okay, just open and edit vector. So if you are going to download it, download and use relative path to load this particular thing. Okay, whenever you have loaded directly, you need to turn on it. Then only it will works. Clear? This is graphics. Whenever you need to load graphic in our HTML document, either you can choose Canvas or SVG. If you are using Canvas, Canvas is built on top of JavaScript. So you need to load JavaScript code. SVG is built on top of XML language. See here, XML language. Okay, so almost similar to tags HTML only. Little bit is different. Okay, so comparing to Canvas, SVG is more powerful in pixels. If you try to zoom, it will never ever reduces its clarity. Okay, when coming to the canvas, if you are going to zoom in, it is going to make it as blur. It is going to reduce its clarity. So this is the difference. Okay, and again, it is built on top of JavaScript. It is built on top of XML. It is fine to tell the difference. Okay, yeah. So then again, this modern input types already we have discussed in forms. So web storages we are going to discuss in web storage and geolocation. Both we are going to discuss in JavaScript. There we are going to use methods, all these things like local storage. So here itself, inside the browser, we have web storages. So inspect. So here, this application. So here, cookies, local storage, session storage. Okay, these are the web storages. Okay, so we are able to store a little bit of amount, like a little amount of data we are able to store inside that particular local storage or session storage. We are going to discuss these things in JavaScript. But in HTML5 only they have introduced these things. Earlier we are not able to do any manipulation with this particular web storages. Clear till this point? Any doubts? Naveen? Any doubts?